Thank you. Good to have you back. How's the weekend?
It was good.
Good? Weather turned for the better? It's nice. Try to make this class go kind of quickly. Get you back out in nice weather, hopefully. Enjoy a little bit. Have some lunch outside under a tree. Looks like you turned a bunch of stuff in right now. That's fantastic. I think, are there 3 quizzes posted for this weekend?
Yeah.
3 quizzes, right?
They're due on Thursday.
They're doing Thursday. They're doing Thursday. I try to put them, oh yeah, that's why I'm saying these are early for sure. I try to make them due on Thursdays, that way you've got like about a week to work on them. Because I like to put a bunch of them up. I like to have at least 2, maybe 3 up, because that way you guys can pick through the ones and find the ones you want to do. This one is threefold. There's a prereq quiz that has an Excel component if you want to learn how to use a little bit of Excel. There's a chapter 1 quiz, which is kind of like over terms and ideas from that bit we did on Thursday last week. And then there's another one, it's just a graph I stumbled upon a couple of years ago or no, is that one? No, it's one I stumbled upon like 2 weeks ago, the Obamacare graph. Right. It was on my Facebook page, somebody shared it with me. I'm like, oh, perfect, 243 movement. I just love the fact that so much of what you see in the news can be directly applied to this class. It's wonderful, it's absolutely wonderful. There's another one I put up for next week that applies, it's a graph I've been saving for a couple of years. I wanted to make a quiz out, I finally did. So, hi, it's okay. So anyway, do as many or as few of those as you want. If you got your progress reports from me, hopefully I emailed them out yesterday, hopefully you guys got them. You'll see on there, I grade out everything on the progress report except what directly applies to you guys right now. Right now, you all turned in your website quiz, which I'll return to you at the break. And thank you. Everything else was grayed out, but you can start to see like how many quizzes there'll be. And some of those, I'll either not use them or make new versions of them. So I mean, there might even be more than what's listed there. So you can see that you don't need to do all the quizzes. There are going to be more than enough floating around for you guys to pick and choose from. So if you get one up and you're like, I hate this, then don't do it. Don't torture yourself with it. Do the ones you have to do. Or do the 10 you have to do, but don't do all of them, thinking you have to get them all done by week 3 or anything. What else? I can't think of anything else. There's a project next week, not this week. Is that my hair I just smacked? I think so. Project due next week. So don't let that get away from you. It's fairly straightforward. There's not much math in it. As a matter of fact, it's probably the least amount of math you'll ever do in a math class is that project. But just don't let it get away from you. Don't forget about it until, whatever, Tuesday or Thursday morning, whenever it's due. Oh, and we'll talk more about that too, because I have to be gone that day. The math contest is next week, that Thursday, which means I have to cancel class, so I'll have you turn those projects in at my office. Yeah, okay. We'll talk more about that on this Thursday and then Tuesday after. Then we'll figure all that out. What questions you guys got? Anything? I should probably turn this on when we're talking. Anything bothering you? Quizzes make sense? Coming in, going out? What's bothering you? My friend, tell me your name too.
Zach.
Zach, go.
There's one where you got basically just like 3.25, which is one type, and then like an accounting number, which is another type. I'm saying there's 2 different types of qualitative and correlative, whatever.
Discrete versus continuous?
Maybe. There's like, you count a person, they're one person, but water flows 3.5.
So the bigger question, forget the number for a second. Ask yourself how you collect the data. Do you blub it or do you blub it? What are the 2 verbs that go into those blubs? Discrete data is blooded, and continuous data is blooded. Ask yourself what the bloods are that you've got. That's all I want to say on that. Figure it out though. I think based on what you just said, I'm pretty sure you have a good working knowledge of what the difference is. But don't focus on the numbers so much as the context, as what is being collected. Okay? All right. So I like to try to keep this class as apropos to your guys' lives as I can. And with the spread of the information super highway, combined with mass media in general, whether it's television or radio or whatever, it's super fun being able to have stuff like this fall into our lap every couple years or every single year. I don't believe Walmart's run this ad for a couple years. I could be wrong. It was like 07, 08, and like 06. I want to pay attention around Christmas time. I think they usually run it around Christmas time. I'm going to watch again this year to see if they run. I want you to go ahead and read that up there. Read that up there and see if you can understand what they're getting at.
I'm so sorry I'm late.
It's okay.
Look how mad he is, everybody.
I'm not. I'm thinking. That's how I look like when I'm thinking. I'm still thinking. All right, we're gonna pause this. Let Kurt do his ASCOCC thing, and then.